Hey guys, what's up? It's Jessica. And as some of you may or may not know, I am very clumsy. I have accidents or whatever a lot, and some of them have been really bad. So today I thought I would talk about my three main injuries. The first one was when I was in elementary school, and I was about 7 or 8. We were out on the playground. Okay, here's the sidewalk, and then there's this hill that's that big, and it was cold, winter, so I had this big furry jacket on, and I was running up the hill because we were going inside, and I tripped and my hands were in my pockets of the jacket, so I couldn't catch myself. So when the sidewalk meets the hill, there's a little dip, so I tripped and hit my mouth right on the corner of the sidewalk, and I was in shock. You know how when you're in shock and you can't feel anything? Yeah, so I was in shock, and I got up to get in line to go inside, and I turned to my friend and I was like, oh my god, am I bleeding? And she looked at me with the scariest look I think anyone has ever given me in my life. And then the teacher saw me and she was like, oh my god, you need to go to the nurse. Well, first of all, there's blood dripping down the hall as I'm walking down it. We had to have a buddy. So I was like, wait, I want to see myself in the mirror. So I went into the bathroom and I looked, and I was like, oh my god, because my lips were busted so bad. They were huge. And then my two front teeth, they were permanent at the time, and they were dangling. This is not a joke. They were dangling by the little roots? Same thing. So I thought I was gonna lose my two front teeth and have to get fake ones, so I started crying. So we get to the nurse. I have to sit there and wait for my mom to come get me so we can go to the dentist. So we went to the dentist, and they had to I don't even know what they did. I don't remember that part because I was really scared. I was supposed to get braces the next day, but that didn't happen because my two front teeth were dangling off, and my two front teeth are still there, but they are dead and I cannot feel anything. They don't have any feeling. After I got back from the dentist, my mom took a picture of me, so here it is. My second one I think happened in 5th grade. I was at my friend's house, and there was 7 of us. She had an outdoor kitchen, so we were sitting on top of the countertop. We're sitting there and we all were okay, we need to get off. So we jumped off, and the thing cracks, it just falls off because the builders didn't glue it down or something. I'm the only one that got hurt out of this. So I fell, and I I put my hands down like that, and so my hand was this, and I guess a piece of countertop fell on my hand, and these two fingernails right here, they popped up because it hit them, and your fingernail goes all the way down to right there. And so it popped up, and we were home alone. My friend's mom just got home right when it happened. She drove me to my house, and then my mom had to drive me to the hospital. And then 2 weeks later, they took off my fingernail, then they grew back, which is why one of my fingernails is really weird. I don't know if you can tell. Here's a picture of that. It's very disgusting, I am just saying. So if you're if you hate blood and stuff, just don't look at this picture, okay? Now this is my most recent, I guess, I don't know. This happened in 6th grade. Well, it's summer right now, but I'll be a freshman when I go back to school. So I was playing soccer, and I go for the ball, and let me just state that this was the first game of the new season. I'm going to, kick the ball into the goal because I was really close. So I put my foot down to kick it, and I turned, and my cleat somehow, some way, got stuck in the ground to where I couldn't move my foot. And so I turned, and my kneecap full on pops out. Whenever I say that, people think that it like came out of the skin, but no, it just like popped out, but the skin like moved with it, obviously. Oh, it hurts talking about it. And I like fell to the ground screaming. It's one of the most painful things that can ever happen to you in your life, which is wonderful, you know? Everyone was like, you have to push it back in. My dad, this was probably so hard for him. He had to elbow my kneecap back into my knee. It took him 3 tries, like 3 little bangs. Then I went to the hospital in an ambulance. This was the knee brace that I had to wear for a really long time. And then whenever I had to play sports, I had to wear this little knee brace. I just thought of another recent thing that happened to me. In 7th grade, I did gymnastics. My friend like playingly, you know, pushed me and I actually fell. Half of my bone chipped off, so that's fun. I have half of a bone floating around in my ankle. But that's all I have for this video. And if you have anything that you want to see from me, like video ideas, just put them in the comments and I'll do them. All my links are in the description and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.